Christie Diallo ve bir top kaybı geldi. Berger araya girdi, topu çaldı. Berger'den pas, Türkiye basket. ...9-6 skoru ilk çeyrekte. Kübra faul. Saksat'ın faul yapan isim. Saksat'ın. Reis Berger. Köşeye pas, şimdi 3 sayılık atış isabetli. Zeynep Şevvalgül'den üçlük. Takımına nefes aldırıyor Şevvalgül. İkinci üç. Son 1 dakika artık ilk çeyrekte. 20-18 skor. Reis Berger. Pot altına pas. Lucia basket faul. Zitina Lucia. Meltem Avcı'nın faulü, bir de serbest atış kullanacak Lucia. İkide 0 attı Esra. Hücum reboundunu alıyor OGM Ormanspor. Grace Berger. Esra'dan perde. Berger. Şimdi Esra Rol topuz. Dönerek atışında, bunda da isabet yok. Bir hücum reboundu daha mı? Saksat'ın, ancak süre doluyor. Top kaybı ev sahibi ekipten. Reis Berger. Soko. Dışarıya pası Manolya. Lucia. 2 kişi kapattı onu. Lucia dışarıya pası. Berger. Berger teması aldı ve basket. Grace Berger'den. Arka 1'e indirdi OGM Ormanspor. Hücum süresiyle maç saati arasında yaklaşık 3 saniyelik fark var. Dangerfield. Nerede geldi faulden? Crystal Dangerfield. Birebir oynadı. Dangerfield yüksekten atışında isabet yok. Hücum ribandı. Sonrasında bu atışta da isabet yok. Bir hücum ribandı daha ve süre doluyor. Süre doluyor değerli basketbol severler. İlk yarı sonucu Melik Gazi Kayseri Basketbol 36, OGM Ormanspor 35. Son periyot başladı değerli basketbol severler. Melik Gazi Kayseri Basketbol hücumuna başlıyor son periyota. Dangerfield orta mesafesinde isabet yok. Rebound mücadelesi. Top Berger'de kaldı. Hızlı çıktı şimdi Berger. Gitti çembere. Bir euro step turnike ve basket. Grace Berger'den. Dangerfield. Ondan pas. Meltem. Dangerfield. Son 4 saniye Dangerfield. 3 sayılık atış. İsabet yok. Ve top OGM Ormanspor'da. Kübra. Kübra Erat. Kübra'dan pas. Diallo. Christie Diallo gitti çembere. Turnikeyi kaçırıyor. Faul havada tamamlamak istedi. Faul.
The angels are here.
Hey there guys, there's a way for you to support the channel through donations, as you could donate a few different ways here, as you guys could donate through Cash App. My Cash App tag is $Sack Exchange. You could donate straight through PayPal. The link is in the description box to donate through PayPal. So just go into the description box, click on that link, and it'll take you straight to my donation page there. Or you can do the super thanks right here on YouTube as well to donate, as we have 5 donators since I've been collecting donations. The most recent one was from Malcolm McSwain, who donated $20 through PayPal. I just want to thank him very much, and I want to thank the rest of you guys who have donated already or plan to donate in the future. I just want to thank you guys in advance. Now let's get to the video, guys. Thank you very much. What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and woke up to Ace's Angels, man. And so we had Grace's team, Ormanspor, back out there against a team called Bellona Kayseri. Now, what was interesting is that Bellona Kayseri, they were 2-2 coming into this game, and Ormanspor was winless coming into this game, on for it. And they're pretty much, guys, the worst team in this league. The worst team in this league. So, like, I'm not even playing, man. They're literally the worst team in this league, man. And I'm watching the game, and I'm like, man, this team is terrible. Like, this team is really terrible. Like, they're just not good. They're not good. Like, you know, Grace is a good player, but, like, the rest of this team is kind of just bad. You know, they're getting their socks blown off. All these other teams, I keep watching, like, the games are turning into blowouts sometimes, and it just gets to, I'm like, man, this is rough. And it didn't help, you know, that Grace actually had a rough game shooting the ball. She didn't really score the ball well in this one like she did last week. I thought she did everything else okay. She played solid defense. You know, got a good share of rebounds and assists. I'm gonna show y'all that after we get into the highlights for sure, as usual. But overall, you know, she just had a bad shooting game. But also, it didn't help that it felt like she was just out of rhythm in this game. She was looking to pass first a lot. Looked like she got froze out of the offense sometimes by her teammates that could have passed it to her when she was open. Yeah, remember that stuff with Caitlin Clark early in the season where she was getting frozen out of the offense? I felt like that was happening with Grace in this game, man, where she was getting kind of frozen out of the offense. But you guys will see it here in these highlights. I have at least a couple of scenes for you guys where you can see where Grace kind of got frozen out of the offense, but it just wasn't clicking like it was the last couple of games where Grace was getting in rhythm. She was shooting the ball well, scoring the ball well, and you know, and even though the team still really wasn't playing well, it just looked like Grace was in rhythm though. This one was a little different. Now they double teamed her sometimes, because Sutton didn't even really have a good game next to her, so it looked like their guards could definitely play some defense, man. So but yeah, this one was kind of terrible, guys, and it just wasn't good, man. So but like I said, I'm gonna get ready to let I'm going ahead and let this game run for y'all, and y'all can see for yourselves what was going on here. But like I said, you know, Grace, earlier in the game, you know, too, Grace was assisting the ball a lot, and then it just seemed like the third quarter came, and it was just like, I was expecting Grace to pick it up in the second half like she did in some of the other games. It just never happened, and it just was this was a really bad game, man. So I think the highlights about to start right now. So let's get into this, man. So Grace gets the ball here in the first quarter, gets a nice pass to her teammate. So early on, it was looking pretty good for OGM. Like they could stick with this team. You know, this isn't one of the best teams in this league. Like I said, it came in at 500. You know, so this is a winnable game. So here goes Grace playing some defense, and look at the steal that she got here. Nice. Got the cookies right there. Nice pass right there. So like I said, you will see some things early in this game where it was just looking really good. It didn't look like this was going to be a terrible game until about the second half, man. So that was a nice feed from Grace off the steal. And this is what I've been saying about Grace's defense and why she needs to be in the games, man. So here comes Sutton bringing the ball up. Let's see where Berger right there. Here we go. Nice little screen. Nice kick out pass. 3 from the corner. I think that's Grace's 3rd assist right there. So you can see, just that's the point guard playing Grace Berger, man, Grace carrying the ball up right here. Grace, Geechee, nice little feed inside. And this girl's going to get to the line and 1. So nice feed from Grace. Grace was, this part of the game I liked from Grace. Even though Grace wasn't scoring right here, what I did like from Grace was that she was feeding her teammates and they were getting these opportunities. It seemed like something changed later in the game where we wasn't seeing that no more. I don't know what happened, but that's why I said this is a pretty bad team. They get into these lapses, bro, and it's like it's really horrible to watch. So here comes Grace. Grace is in the corner on defense. Look at her. She read that screen pretty well. Stuck in front of look how she sticks in front of her. Look, it got the rebound right there. That was nice defense from Grace, man. The attention to detail from Grace to just stick with the play, stay in front of her man. That was really good stuff. This is what we like about Grace Berger. She's in the corner. Sutton, look at that. She got froze out. Look, Sutton could have passed it. And then look at her teammate up top. Grace is wide open in the corner, guys, and then missed it. See, that's why this is a bad team, bro. This is a really bad team. You got to make that pass to Grace. So here comes Sutton in the corner. Let's Berger up top. Let's see what Berger does. Berger drives in. Berger trying to, and we saw play before. She got an assist there. Nice pass there. I think that was Grace's last assist in the game, by the way. And this is in the 2nd quarter. Grace did a turnaround jumper, and I'm surprised she didn't do it right there, but the defense did start to collapse on her, so it was a good decision. So look at this. Grace, high IQ, got the offensive rebound after the missed free throw, brings the ball back out. Look at this. Nice screen setup right there. Grace didn't pass it right there, but she passed it right here. And the girl just didn't get the jumper. That's okay. Grace, nice little feed, but Grace should have actually passed that ball a lot sooner though. And did that pick and roll. She didn't read it well right there, but still a nice play from Grace though. Still a nice play. So here we go. Grace up top. Let's see if they pass it to Grace. They pass it to Grace. Grace gets the ball. Grace is about to drive. Nice screen. She almost lost it though. And this was, and the reason why I showed that highlight is because it showed how out of rhythm Grace was. Grace was just out of rhythm in this game. Normally she go around that screen very good. She lost the ball there, and she was not in rhythm in this one. Like you could tell she wasn't feeling it. The coach took her out. Grace only had 30 minutes in this game too. She had, most of these games she's been playing like close to 40. So nice feed inside, nice ball movement. Then the ball kind of sticks here, gets back out to Grace. See, now that was a nice pass to Grace, and Grace gets to the rack, gets buckets right there. Nice job. Grace finally gets a point, and that was her first points of the game. That was her first points of the game, bro. So she's only got 2 right now going into halftime, and so hung around that screen, Grace. Nice. Look at how Grace does it. She gets in that paint, and she plays some pretty good defense. Bothers the big man on the defense. She gets frustrated. Nice job from Grace, man, as we go into halftime, man. So let's see what happens here. Beginning of the 3rd. Ooh, nice cross up. Now, she didn't get the shot there. And like I said, this was just an out of rhythm Grace Berger, man. She was just out of rhythm in this game. You got to keep Grace in rhythm, man. You cannot have her frozen out that long. And this is why she had the game she had. She was just out of rhythm. Here we go. Grace gets the nice rebound. Nice rebound from Grace. And look at Grace. She's going to go all the way and take it up. Nice from Grace. Nice play from Grace. Took it coast to coast. We saw her do that a couple of times last week. Very nice play right there after she got the defensive play. So I like it. I like how Grace will use her defense to set up her offense too. And look at this. She's trying to set up the screen. Nice switch on her. That was a nice switch from Grace. That was a nice switch on the defensive end right there. I like that play from Grace. So look at Grace on this defense. Look at the defense. Look at how she moves her feet. This is what separates Grace. Look how quick she is. Look, nope. You can't get there. You can't get there. That was nice from Grace. Y'all saw that, how she got from. Go back for me. If you didn't really get a chance to see it, go back on this one. I can't go back because I'm recording. But if you go back, you can see how Grace was not allowing her to go anywhere. That's quickness in her feet. That's some Lexie Hull type stuff right there. So Grace can't get the last one, and just out of rhythm the whole game. Just really out of rhythm. And this is pretty much the end of the game here. There was nothing else left to show y'all the rest of the way. I think Grace had like one more shot attempt and it didn't go in. So she ended up with about 4 points in this game. So let's just go straight away to the stat sheet. Let's focus in on Grace here. Let's see here. Let me find Grace. Hold on, guys. Hold on a second. I'm trying to pull up Grace's stats. Okay, here comes Grace. So Grace has 4 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. I'm not totally sure, but let me look at the total. Let me look at the totals here so I can see if for Grace she led, because she was leading after 3 quarters in assists. I know that for sure when I saw it the last time. So let me see. Let me sort this out. For rebound, she was 4th down the list, so she had 6. Yeah, she was 4th down the list. And for assists, she was on top. She was on top of the assists. She had, actually, she was tied for 5th with Sutton and Williams for the other team. She ended up with 30 minutes, 2 for 7 from the field, 0 for 2 from 3. Her plus minus, she was a -10. 5 defensive rebounds, 1 offensive rebounds. Yeah, I saw that one, and 1 steal in this game. So she had 1 steal and 3 turnovers. So yeah, it was a mid game from Grace, very mid game. I won't say it was a bad game. It was just a bad game shooting and scoring. I just don't think she was aggressive enough. Like I said, she was 2 for 7 last week. What was she, about 15? I think she had like 15 shots last week. Hold on, we could go back and check. To be honest with you guys, we could actually go back and check to see how many. She had 16 last week, and the week before that, for Grace, she had 15 attempts. So, okay, when the coaches go back and look at this, I think what they need to do is they need to make sure Grace and everyone on the team knows that Grace has to get at least about 15 attempts. At least about 15. Even if she's not shooting the ball well, she has to get about 15 attempts. 7 is not going to cut it. She was too passive in this game. She needs to be a little bit more aggressive because her team needs her. Her team is too garbage. She can't just shoot 7 times, bro. Your team is not good like that. If your team was the Indiana Fever, I can see why you would have 7 attempts. Your team is trash. You have to score, Grace. Like, Grace, you have to try to score. You know what I mean? You can't be that passive. It's not like your teammates are that good. No offense to your teammates, but they're sorry. Okay, outside of Sutton, they're really sorry. Now, Sissoko actually had a decent game. She had 15 points. She led the team today, and Okoso also had like 13. Sutton got up to 12. Sutton was struggling. She actually she was at 6 points most of the game. She kind of got the late garbage points to get those last couple of threes in. But honestly, Sutton was struggling herself. So we'll see if this was just more the defense that was being tough on them, and it made the girls want to pass more, because Sutton was being passive too in this game, I thought. She has to score more. She only had 8 attempts. That's not going to cut it. This team, Ormanspor, they need to put up more field goal attempts. Like, Sissoko should not be the leading girl with 10 attempts. This is not going to cut it. Need to get to about 15. I will say for Sutton, get to around 12. Grace needs to get to around 15. They need more attempts. Like, you cannot go into these games with that many attempts. But I want to see in this next game what happens, because this one, it was not good. It was not good for this team. This team definitely has to play a lot better, and they need to do a lot better in this game. So they're going to face Bodrum next on the 14th. So we got a lot of time. So there's no game next Saturday, guys, like it usually is. There's going to be a game on the 14th. That's going to be the next one. So let's see what that team is 3-2 right now. So they're probably going to be a pretty good team. So Ormanspor, man, they got to get on the board with a win, man. They need to do something. Like I said, they got a lot of time in between this next game. And I think for them, they most definitely need to regroup, and they need to do things a lot different. Like I said, it might be time for them to just hand the reins over to Grace. Hand the reins over to Grace and let Grace lead with the ball in her hands most of the time. You know what I'm saying? Because them 23 points, it showed y'all how special she was. Let her lead. It's time to let her lead. What is this going to be? The next game will be her 6th game. Yeah, she's ready. She's ready to take off. She's ready to take off. I think they're going to have to start letting her lead the team all around, because right now what's going on is really like, I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all. It's really unacceptable. It's really unacceptable what they're doing right now, man. They're really honestly going to have to run the offense through her, and that's just a true story. That's just a true story, guys. They're going to have to run the offense through Grace most of the time, man. But let's get into this last bit of half of the conversation, man, and then go ahead and wrap this up. Let's talk about Christie Sides again. Let's talk about Christie Sides. I already made a video. Oh, I didn't never release it, did I? I didn't release it. Let's talk about it a little bit right here. So, Christie Sides gets fired. So the last time I did this Grace Berger video, it was before Christie Sides got fired. That game was last Saturday. So Christie Sides got fired the next day. I left my thoughts about the whole thing with Stephanie White under another video, so make sure y'all check that one out. But on this one, as we said, guys, so Stephanie White ends up pretty much we got our girl Stephanie White. She ends up getting a job for the Fever, and Christie Sides is out. So here's my thing, okay? So I'm thinking, like I said, one of the reasons why, and some of y'all was taking this literally in the comment section last week, and I was like, oh my God, I didn't know I had so many dummies, bro. Like, people were literally taking this thing literally, like when I said Grace Berger got Christie Sides fired. Like, no, not literally got her fired. I'm saying she's one of the reasons why she got fired, because she wasn't playing her young players, wasn't playing the deep part of the bench. And her not doing that cost her, and it's one of the big reasons why she doesn't have a job today. Okay? It's one of the big reasons, again, why she doesn't have a job today, right? So, yeah. When you're looking at this situation, Victoria Saxton and Grace Berger not playing was a crime. It was a crime. And Christie Sides slowed down Grace Berger's development. This is why I'm glad Grace Berger is playing overseas. And I can see where Grace Berger not playing this year. Like, I'm watching this game today, right, with this Ormanspor game. And I'm like, you know what? If Grace would have got some development time with this team, it's kind of showing in this game where Grace Berger still isn't really where she needs to be at the pro level. And I think you can see it where that lost time that she wasn't playing, bro, really affected her. And this is one of the reasons why she got fired. So what I'm hoping for with Stephanie White is that she definitely plays her. Like, if she's still on the fever, and I believe Grace Berger will be, I hope Stephanie White has her as a backup point to Caitlin Clark, and we get a chance to really see Grace Berger, because Grace Berger, y'all seen it. This is the 5th game now. I think I've shown y'all 4 of these now. And this girl, she can flat out hoop. She can flat out hoop, man. And you saw her with the assist. She did great there. She got the rebounds, played pretty good defense. She could stick. And that's the thing. She's had a defensive reliability. So she could be on that court just for her defense. Just for her defense. She's a 6-foot guard, bro. Like, she can be out there. She's taller than Lucy Olsen, bro. She can be out there, bro. You know what I mean? Like, she should really be out there. And we can see, like I said, we can see now why Christie Sides was up out of there. We can see now. We can see now why Christie Sides wasn't up in there, man. You know what I mean? So, crazy stuff, guys. But I'm going to leave y'all off right here because this video getting a little too long. Give me y'all thoughts on this. I think Grace Berger is going to play a lot better this next game. The next game is November 14th, so we got a lot of time in between that next game. So I'm going to see y'all then. And what we're going to be doing, we're going to be covering college during that period of time. So make sure y'all catch my college videos that's coming up in the next week. And then I'll be back with y'all. Probably that video is going to come out probably on the 15th. With the Grace Berger video. So be on the lookout then. And I'll see y'all then, man. But going ahead and give me your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember, on the Patreon. So I haven't put the games up on the Patreon yet. But y'all go obviously watch the games on YouTube. But if y'all want to come over to the Patreon, y'all can watch them over there. Once I put all the WNBA games up, I'm going to start embedding these videos on my Patreon. Y'all can watch them on the Patreon, so y'all can watch them all in one place. And we'll have them over there, man. So make sure y'all subscribe to the Patreon. Also, just to show some support to your boy, too. Also, another way for y'all to show some support is through donations. As I was telling y'all earlier, you can donate through the Cash App, $Sack Exchange, PayPal. Click the link in the description box for PayPal. For Bitcoin, scan the QR code that you see on the screen right now, and then on YouTube, the Super Thanks button. And I haven't had a donation in a long time, so can one of y'all donate? Can one of y'all donate soon? I'm being serious. I haven't had a donation in a few weeks now, so I want to update my leaderboard. So make sure y'all donate after y'all watch this video, man. And if you can't donate, give this video a like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. Aces Angels, man.